All right, that looks good. Going live, doing the Dog Walk Barstool Puzzle, hosted by Eddie Barstool and Chief Barstool. Haven't popped this bad boy open yet. We're seeing it for the first time. Going to be the fastest to complete this. Cheers. All right. We're starting the stopwatch. Oh, baby. The tennis ball seal. I love it. That's great. We got to get this time lapse going. We're timing this. This is official. This is the official time. Once this puzzle is poured out till it's completed. Ready, set, go. Doesn't smell like the tennis ball smell, but I still love it. $432 pieces. It's going to be, I wish it came with a little poster to look at, but that's quite all right. The start to a puzzle is threefold. You're flipping, you're finding the edges, and you're grouping together like pieces. So it's not just, a random start. You got to get it going productively. Get them flipping. Get a feel for the puzzle. Get the words together. Got to get the corners as well. I got 2 corners already. That's important. So first off, shout out to the Dog Walk. Awesome podcast. Eddie and Chief kill it. True Crime Fridays is great. Always a good listen. The best is the draft. Monday steak drafts. You just can't beat them. Since the 1996 movie draft, been doing recaps. It is a lot of fun. So, try to stay controlled. Don't want to get overextend yourself here, because then you just lose control. You got to keep your composure. You can't rush to start off, It's over here. Ooh. Got the Knicks coming on. Knicks Mavericks. I got Knicks plus 6.5. They're on a little win streak. Hopefully stick it to Porzingis tonight. Who else do I got on the board tonight? Did a little Minnesota parlay. Timberwolves to lose to the Heat. And the Wild to beat the Sharks. Wild got a nice little lead going on right now, 3-1 at the end of the second. What else? Took Athletics run line over the Tigers. Athletics started the season off terribly. And they have finally found their stride, playing better baseball. Raptors -2.5 over the Magic. That was looking good going into the fourth quarter. There was one more. Nets Hornets over 222.5. That also looks like it's going to be going over. So, I mean, don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I am pretty pleased with how the board is looking tonight. All of them still got to close out, though, so you never know what can happen. Got Ligma. Ligma Corner is a nice find, and Big John the Mailman is a nice find. Those are two good starts to what we got going on here. Actually, the top row is overall starting to come in pretty nicely.
Yeah, he's trying to just get his hand in there to see who got that. I mean, there again, we talked about.
We got more of Big John over here.
They're trying to dribble in between double team. Sixers are getting their hand on the ball, create turnovers. And once again, they create that turnover, and Joel on the other end, getting the ball. PG reaching in there, and they finally got a foul call. 6 straight points.
And really working this top row and bottom row here. It's going to be a nice start to the puzzle.
He's done 14 of 16 at the free throw line.
He's got
34 points.
And at the end of the day, this is what you make your money. In big games like this,
those are gonna be easy. It's gonna be the
don't have to score all the time.
the sides that aren't as detailed. Found some Porn King writing. The writing is key. There's a lot of writing in this puzzle, so that is that's a big help.
There it is again, dribbling into a crowd, and the Sixers doing a great job of getting their hands on the ball.
They've got 12 steals. They're number 2 in the NBA in defense. Shot clock at 5 here for the Sixers, leading by 5. Simmons with 2 to shoot. It's Green, and Green can't knock down the 3. He's been quiet the last couple minutes, got to 33 points. He's missed his last 4 shots from the floor. But he's going to score here. A great pass inside as well. It's a 3-point game with 2 minutes to go.
You have Rondo with great court vision, understanding how he had to get the ball there, throwing a bullet on time, on target for an easy layup.
Here's Embiid, middle of the floor, getting the free throw line. Drives past Morris and is fouled. And think about how quick Joel Embiid is despite his size.
My bad. To get a little focus, you kind of forget you're on the live stream. It's a serious talent that the Barstool guys have, being able to just like lock in and entertain while they're doing shit. I barely made it 10 minutes before I got lost in this.
Which way Joel Embiid's going to go, because there's so much room on the court as opposed to him being posted up on the left block or on the right block where you can cut it off with a double
But
team.
they're entertainers, man. They really are.
If he just makes
That's what
one
makes them great.
the basket like he did there, this is going to be the result.
Is it going to be a shot at the free throw line? Is he going to pass when the double team comes, or is he going to drive right by his defender, which he did there?
Kind of wish I gave myself a little bigger of a setup, but I just wanted to, this is where I wanted to do it. Got the fire rolling. You got the games on. Just was a good, best spot to do it without missing all the action. Wanted to get, like I said, got a lot of stuff on the board.
Gets George off his feet and hit the three.
But there's your result. An open three is what you want.
During a minute to go, Clippers down 5. George calling for it. Batum, boy, tough shot there. Ball George for three. Comes up short, gets it right back. Pinballs to him, and he gets the layup to make it a 3-point game again. Simmons lobbing it down court to Korkmaz, who scores in a foul. What a pass by Simmons.
Great pass, great concentration. Just caught the Clippers sleeping in transition. Heads up play. As a true point guard, just head up, looking up the floor, and knowing
down here got the dog walk letters working. You always got to be doing a little something. It's a multitasking game here. You're not just, you can't just lock into one thing. You got to get multiple things done at the same time.
That's coming up in less than a minute here on ESPN. Meanwhile,
okay, we got Eddie's Bears sweatshirt coming along over here. That's always nice.
Luka Doncic, who hit the game winner against Memphis on Wednesday. What will he do for an encore against the Knicks? Coming up next.
The new handcrafted quesadilla at Chipotle. It's a whole new way to adobo chicken.
Got Burger King coming along.
A whole new way to order. Because it's only
yeah, I really do want to get the border complete. Once you get the border complete, everything just kind of comes together better.
Walmart helps you bring it to the table for less.
And I don't necessarily know the order of everything on the bottom, so you're just kind of winging it as you're going.
It has 48-hour protection and a plant-based moisturizer that cares for your skin. Odor protection that works. New Dove Men plant-based care.
At Domino's, we're more than just pizza for $5.99. We're $5.99 bread twists, $5.99 sandwiches, $5.99 pasta, $5.99 chicken, and yes, $5.99 pizza too. We didn't stop at pizza. You don't have to either.
Well, Embiid maybe closing the gap with Nikola Jokic.
Oh, I had this the whole time.
As well. But Philadelphia is up by 6 right now in the final minute.
Tell you what, the stars are being stars. Look at those numbers by both players. They're doing what they're supposed to do, handling the business for their team.
12-4 run by Philly. Great call out of the time.
I almost wish I didn't have
not even a second goes off the clock, and they
this action on the board because I very much want to check what's going on, but I can't do that because I'm currently going to set the record for the fastest time putting together this puzzle.
You're going to sacrifice a man open. That's who you want.
Reggie Jackson drills a triple from the corner, and just like that, the Clippers back within 1. They score that easy basket out of the timeout of the lob to Morris, get a stop, and then a 3. And here we are in a 1-point game with 20 seconds to go.
You see here, Rondo just putting the ball on time, on target.
You know, we started off the draft, put down the puzzle, put down a little light beer. We got a vitamin C, triple IPA. I want to address the stigma set on like craft beer and light beer people.
Vince, if you don't get the steal, when do you
I love a good craft beer. I love going to breweries. I love the vibe at breweries.
The defensive coach is saying right now in the huddle, when you go for the steal,
IPAs don't taste like pine. If you're drinking an IPA that tastes like pine, probably a shit IPA. However, just because I enjoy a delicious craft beer does not mean I'm going to turn my nose up at great tasting, less filling Miller Lite. If the guys are splitting a bucket or a pitcher, fucking count me in. But tonight, doing a puzzle.
change to ESPN once we're done here? Ben Simmons will inbound. They're not going to guard the inbound pass.
I am going to
Each team
enjoy myself and have a nice craft beer.
Simmons gets it into
So
the
there
field.
is
And they're not gonna foul it.
two worlds
Looks like they
Let's
dropped
reference a little bit here.
where
Rick Hall.
you can be a light beer person and a craft beer person. I know it's shocking to some, but what do they say? Get you a man who can do both?
Yeah, I mean, you
Well,
let
fucking right.
almost 12 seconds go off the clock. I thought you try to trap right there, and that's where your foul would happen. So you give yourself more time on the way back. I mean, it sounds like I hear coach yelling foul, but man, you let precious time off the clock.
The first free throws tonight for Green, and again, 74% on the season. So he has not had a great year shooting it from the foul line. Even if he makes both, Clippers have 9.8 seconds left, and they'd be down 3.
But yeah, that stigma's got to go.
105, 103.
I've never liked that. I've never liked the separation between craft beer and
Philadelphia, and when do you take it if Green makes this free throw?
Me being the coach that I am not.
and light beer people.
I wanna foul.
You can be both. There's room for both.
If you're gonna get an attempt, it's gonna be a free throw attempt, in my opinion. So you're only giving,
Don't,
you're only giving a 2-point shot, or you have to make 2 free throws. I don't even want you to get lucky and throw one up.
Don't keep those separate. Oh man, I think I gotta get moving though. I do not like how I stalled out a little.
Philadelphia lead.
Man, it's a lot going on.
Clippers will use their final timeout.
I'm not a performer, so being on a stream is definitely intimidating.
Does have a foul to give.
You know, and you got a lot of people that would question the time
What are you working on here in the huddle?
if you're not doing it. So I got the different cameras set up.
The guy that you're looking to get a shot for here?
For sure. I think you wanna put
Fully documenting what we got going on here, and there's not going to be any funny business.
So what you want to do?
We're
You
going.
just wanna run some misdirection. Have the guys not really run to set
Okay, the fin doms just came along nicely. So you got to get those colors, the pink and purple sweatshirts.
Or you just put the ball in PG's
Put them
hand
together
and let
nicely.
it go with still movement around the
Oh,
court. just to
excuse
make
me.
sure guys can't load the PG as he's into his move.
I mean, the other thing, too, if you could get a quick 2 if the 3's not there, foul. Philadelphia.
I gave the Porn King episode a re-listen before doing, when this puzzle came in, before I was doing this. Man, that guy's a legend. That guy is he loves porn,
You can do something like that with
and there is nothing wrong with that.
for a lob guy, where you could possibly get that same layup.
As I
Once again,
say,
if it's not
I
there,
find the
if they
hub
mess up the switch,
of
PG
the
can
porn
now
hub.
run free as well for an open 3. So there's an option there, to your point.
And you have Rondo inbounding the ball. Keep in mind the Clippers, the number 1 3-point shooting team in the NBA. They don't have a timeout. They got to get it in. They do here to Morris. Morris for 3. No good. Loose ball. Bible has it. Embiid able to keep it.
Oh, we just had a nice connection. A absolutely great connection.
Playing with fire, I mean, great defense.
Susan,
I think the Sixers were playing with fire
Joe.
with not fouling, because Morris could have easily made that three. We go to overtime.
But also to your point about how long it took the Clippers to foul on the last.
I just heard a piece go down. Got to find him right away, or else you are fucked. See, the faces are nice. Faces give a lot of detail. This is an awesome puzzle, by the way. These guys just absolutely killed it. Putting this out. It's a great little piece. I like the different Barstool merch. I like the book. The book was a very cool release.
Our entire crew on Dave Pash. Knicks and Mavs in progress. We're going to get you there right now. Philadelphia wins its fourth in a row. The Clippers' 7-game winning streak comes to an end. 106-103 the final. Vince Carter, I'm Dave Pash. So long for Philly. Mark Jones, Richard Jefferson, take it away.
Joe down here.
And welcome everyone to NBA Friday, presented by State Farm from American Airlines Center in Dallas. It's the Mavericks hosting one of the hottest teams in the NBA, the New York Knicks, who won 4 consecutive contests. I'm Mark Jones, calling the action for you.
Knicks game kicking off.
Right now, the Dallas Mavericks out in front 13-10.
Kicking off, tipping off.
Fresh off of the win, a buzzer beater by Luka Doncic. Wednesday night in Memphis as Alfred Payton.
You know, I would also like to be known that got about 75 milligrams of edible in me.
I tell you, whenever I see that, I know that the bodies are a little different, but that just reminds me so much of that Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki pick and roll that was just unguarded. 2 great offensive players. And you just don't know. Both of them deserve a double team, but that size and that pick and roll ability by Luka is so difficult. Luka kicks it out to the corner. Finney Smith on the baseline.
This is a dangerous move that I'm doing, but I just move pieces off to the side. Very, very, very dangerous move. I wouldn't recommend it to the people at home.
That's the 3rd consecutive made 3 by Julius Randle, the first-time All-Star of the Knicks. And New York with the lead. And a turnover by Porzingis. And Julius Randle with a 5-for-5, 3-for-3 from 3 start.
Julius Randle absolutely killing it.
The way he had been playing with Tom Thibodeau, distributing, getting everyone involved. This right here for the Dallas Mavericks, it's just a matchup nightmare, and it's been a matchup nightmare for everyone.
Oh, we needed that piece. I like this piece. That was big. The bottom row is almost done. We are very close to completing this bottom row here.
Two good looks, and Doncic back the other way for Dallas. Albert Payton, a good on-ball defender, kicks it to Cleveland for the bucket.
The one thing that I love about the Dallas Mavericks offense is that when Luka has the ball, they're either cutting or they are in a shot-ready position. Because when that ball leaves his hands, they know that they are most likely going to have a quality look.
Knocked down that 3 that time, Richard. The Mavericks just 17th in 3-point field goal percentage. Nice little jump up good. That one by R.J. Barrett. For me, that was Noel. Ties the game at 19. Porzingis going to try another one. This one no good. And Barrett with the rebound and the push.
Top row is almost there as well.
Barrett looking for the clear out. Can't cleave on him. Gets it back. He's going to try to get downhill. Got the bucket to go. They found the mismatch and convert on it. And the Knicks lead by 2 in a high score.
Top row, very close actually. See, it's going to be the sides that are going to be tough to finish up.
That's that look you get when you know it's going to be a good night.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We're close to getting everything flipped though, which is nice.
Did you hear that? State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da.
Starting to work down the side over here.
Take the State Farm. I knew it. Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Oh, bang. Let's go. Let's go.
See, surprising. Just like State Farm surprising.
Puzzles have a snowball effect.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is
They have a snowball effect. You feel like you might be up against it, but then a few pieces start to fall, and next thing you know, you're cruising right along. It's great. Oh yeah, see, like, we're on a little roll here. We're moving. We're moving.
APR financing on the 2021 RX 350.
Experience amazing with your Lexus dealer.
Again, I should have given myself a bigger space,
See these fingers?
but
Looks like, right?
like I said, wanted to work where I am right here. And you want to do it on? I want to do it on cardboard. Gonna do some puzzle glue to this bad boy, and you puzzle glue it. You frame it up. You got a nice little piece of artwork.
We've seen how far this game can go. So
that's what's gonna be happening
we move beyond the
when I finish this.
the spirit of the NBA.
Hey, Buster, you got more penny.
Let's go.
Right now. Maybe I should carry penny.
Hey, Buster, I'm looking for a lawnmower.
I'm afraid we don't carry. Maybe I should carry lawnmowers. Maybe I should open a hardware store with lawn and garden and power tools. And plumbing.
Okay, we got the
Yes, let's
dog
do it. Let's fill the Ace Hardware right here on Craig.
letter coming along
John's Ace Hardware.
very nicely.
In the larger-than-life SUVs from GMC. The GMC Acadia, Terrain, and all-new Yukon. Current eligible GMC lessees can get this
Did I
low-mileage
give that
lease
up,
on this
though?
all-wheel drive Acadia SLE for around $199 per month. Visit upstategmc.com.
Findom's coming along nicely. No pun intended.
Airlines Center with the New York Knicks leading 21-19 in a high-scoring first quarter so far. Mark Jones on the action with Richard Jefferson. Hey, Richard, the New York Knicks, one of the best stories this year in the NBA, trying to make the playoffs. But
Knicks are one of the best stories this year.
And Julius Randle is more than doing his part tonight. Facing Luka Doncic. Randle off to a great start with 13 points. What do you make of it?
Yeah, it just starts with him. Obviously, he's explosive, offensive numbers this year. But when we talk to Tom,
There we go. That was a big piece. I was waiting on.
really hard, and that's something that impresses him of you. That puts that in context. Because Tom Thibodeau was one of the tougher coaches in this league and has been, since he's been coaching with the Boston Celtics back in the early 2000s. And so, when you have your best player put in the work, put in the time, that makes your job so much easier. So all the success that he's having, as you see him knock down a bucket right on cue, that success that he's having is really because he's put the work in.
And Thibodeau making the use of his abilities in the sense that the first meeting he said to him, hey, listen, I want to use you as my point forward. You see the handle here, Richard.
Yeah, his handle it's just for a big man. He's kind of got that power forward. He is a power forward build, but he's got these quick little handles. He's left-handed. It throws people off. He has the ability to get going in transition. He can grab the ball off the glass, push it. He is the first Knick in the storied franchise to possibly be able to end the season averaging 20, 10, and 5. That's crazy to think about the amount of talent that have gone through this organization.
No doubt. Here's Richardson. Little step back in range jumper good. Former member of the Miami Heat and 76ers trying to snap out of his mini shooting slump to his pull-up. Gets it back, working against Tim Hardaway Jr., who just checked into the ball game, along with Jalen Brunson. Bullock couldn't get it to go. A whistle and a foul underneath. That's going to go against the New York Knicks. That's going to be the second team foul.
Oh, baby, we are really close to this board right here.
Tom Thibodeau in both Chicago for several years, as well as in Minnesota subsequent.
We got the top row. We got the top row.
And when Tom Thibodeau finds his guys, he finds his guys.
That was big.
Derrick Rose, who you see, who's been a great contributor.
Top row.
He had an impact on it.
I'm telling you,
Part of it, I think, is just because Tom Thibodeau has such
once
great young players to give the type of
that border hits,
show them how to work, how to put in that extra time.
you snowball.
That's when you start to have positive things.
You just snowball big time.
First snaps with a nice show and go. Pulls up on the midi, no good. And rebounded by the Knicks. R.J. Barrett, who's made a marked increase in his three-point shooting percentage this year. And been a playmaker as well, out to Taj Gibson. And Hardaway Jr. with the board.
Ooh, Chiefs tinfoil hat. I wasn't even really looking for that, but that's a nice find.
And rebounded by Barrett. Barrett working against Richardson, one of the Mavericks' better on-ball defenders. Probes underneath. Back out to Rose. Nice ball screen for Derrick Rose.
Joe the trash man getting a nice piece completed. That was big.
It's that secondary transition. You know, RJ Barrett pro gets it over to Derrick Rose. Taj gets him back up into another pick and roll. And you can hear Tom Thibodeau just directing that the whole time.
That's one thing you do here. Tom Thibodeau a lot is Richardson with the hot hand early for the Mavericks. Richardson, a relatively sparse gym like the one at American Airlines Center tonight, or even a crowded capacity gym. You're always going to hear Tibbs on the sidelines, especially defensively, yelling, "Ice! Ice!" That's all. You're familiar.
You're going to hear it better now. And if he had to scream over more people, I think his voice would be even worse than what it is right now.
That sounded okay when we met with him a little bit earlier.
Yeah, there's no people in the crowd that he's got to yell over.
Good defense by his Knicks.
Oh, we passed the half-hour mark.
Lead the NBA in field goal percentage defense and points against defense. Rose for three. Got it. Team Rose drilling one. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Derrick Rose has been outstanding for the Knicks.
Okay, we got a Big John face there.
A veteran point guard who's been in the mix, understands about the grind late in the game, and on top of it, he understands Tom Thibodeau.
Whistle on the foul going to go against Dorian Finney-Smith. Derrick Rose making his presence felt. Hits with the lead when we come back.
You have all the ingredients for this in your fridge. But ask yourself this. Of all the times you've made it at home, has it ever tasted like our muffin? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We're working this side now. We are working down the side over here.
And you don't do that. Nobody is certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. They know, I know. It's so good, you'll want to see it again. Who are you?
Susan.
Nobody. Rated R. On demand now. Visit uwatch.com.
Why should your business go hybrid? When I'm in a race, I should be focused on taking a corner. But what if I have to run around, worried about engine temperatures, thinking about changing tires?
We're connecting letters over here.
But with a hybrid cloud approach with IBM, you'll have the expertise and the team.
Yeah, we almost got Dog Walk done.
The same way a pit crew makes this car
It's ebbs and it's like an NCAA basketball game, really. It's just you just get streaky. You go on runs where you feel like you might not be putting pieces together at the pace you want to be. But then, bam! Next thing you know, you're going on a little streak. Feels good.
After growing grass this fast, everything else just seems slow. It's lawn season. Let's get to the yard. Download the Scott's My Lawn app today for your personalized lawn.
Oh yeah,
To the people who
we are
carton of warm, crispy golden
we are very
salted
close
McDonald's world-famous fries.
to finishing up the lettering for the dog walk.
Who are you? How do you do that? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's just box office. Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown are about to be duo with the league. I think I'm the best defender to ever play this game.
Marcus Smart has been a monster for defense.
It's playoff push time. It's NBA on ABC time. Warriors Celtics on ABC, home of the NBA Finals.
Where else can you make a fast break from one live game to hundreds of others? Where can you watch it all on your phone, TV, or tablet? Only here on NBA League Pass. Watch games free with NBA League Pass. Don't wait. Limited time only.
We are close to getting this bottom connected. Joe the trash guy is almost done. We got Bellboy almost done over here.
Players mess up, man. Players mess up. It's okay. It's okay. You had me double checking. I was like, wait, the wrong break there, Mark. I got some quarter stats here waiting on the plate. We got a minute to go. Hardaway the other end. And Hardaway Jr., one of that bench crew, he and Brunson really putting off the bench for Rick Carlisle. Bear gets it back, going to work against Doncic. Got downhill and draws the foul against Luka. That's going to be his first personal foul. And I love RJ Barrett's growth. You know, it's his growth because he's already a very.
I was planning on watching
Not one thing that he needs to work on.
Jacob deGrom just absolutely shove tonight and mow down, I don't know, 12 Rockies, maybe 12, 13. And just another Mets rain delay. It's rain delay after rain delay for them. It's pretty shitty. But I think they're all right. That's a weird start to the season for a baseball team. Just constantly getting things canceled. Can't really get into the flow of the season. The COVID cancellation, and I don't even think they had anything to do with the COVID. Who's this? It was the Nationals. So just a tough start to the season for the Mets. And I think that once things get to normal for them, they'll play some good baseball. They're already starting to, as is.
But a 7-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Julius Randle scored 15.
I love their lineup. Conforto still really hasn't even started the season yet.
Nice kick out at the end of the shot clock, quickly, right on time.
Lindor's been great, but he hasn't made a huge bang. So I think it's only going to be good things to come for the Mets.
In the Dallas area, his team leading.
Allergies don't have to be scary.
They do need to take care of business versus the Rockies. The Rockies aren't good. It's not
Burritos. Get a fresh
not one you should lose.
with crisp veggies on freshly baked bread. Just order in the app. Ditch the burgers.
Choose better, be better.
Subway. Eat fresh.
Stroman's pitching great. Jake obviously is too, but the Mets fucking hate him. I don't know what Jake did to his teammates for them to hate him so much, but they absolutely hate the guy. I don't understand it.
Love your car guarantee with 24-hour test drives and a full 30 days to return and get your money back. Where it should be, CarMax.
You're into your shows, right? The Office. Now you can be really into your shows with Xfinity. Find your favorites with just your voice.
There is no fire. It was only a simulation. What?
Like, get live sports on the go. He's stealing my scene. And if you have Xfinity Internet, Flex is included. So your entertainment starts at 3. So go on. Get really into your shows. You need lotion. Xfinity. It's a way better way to watch.
Let's take a look at who is making buckets, brought to you by KFC. And it is all Julius Randle.
See, like,
Man started off 5 for 5 in the game.
Right now, I feel like I am.
Everything was smooth. Everything was
I'm hitting that slowdown where I'm not at the pace I need to be at.
At Domino's, we're more than just pizza for $5.99. We're $5.99 bread twists.
And that's when you gotta get something going and get it back on track, which I think I am doing currently. Which would what a see, you just speak it into existence and it happens.
They want to be set free.
Because we just had some nice connection running down the board there on this side.
Ideas of the future, just like that. At Panera, we take care of dinner time. We use fresh, clean ingredients to make mouth-watering.
Just had a piece go down.
Order our new flatbread pizzas for dinner tonight with delivery or pickup. Only at Panera.
Welcome back, everyone, to NBA Fire, presented by State Farm, joined by Tom Tebow, head coach of the New York Knicks. Coach, a quiet offensive first quarter for Luka. What did you find that worked for your squad in that first 12 minutes?
Well, he shot a lot of the quarter, so he puts enormous pressure on you. You know we can't let our guard down, but he creates a lot of offense for other people too. So you have to get in, you have to make sure you protect the paint, and you also have to get out and cover that line.
So now it's about finding these
things, and we have to do it throughout the game.
These edge pieces that I got missing.
Julius Randle has had his way with that Dallas defense. Shot from the wing by Barrett, who's a much improved three-point shooter as well this year. Barrett shooting around 38% from deep after making some tweaks to his jumper.
They're floating around somewhere. It almost just feels like they're hiding on you.
By Tim Hardaway Jr. But players in their first 4 to 5 years, if they put in the work, they're going to get better at an exponential rate. Quickly that time with the miss. Doncic with the rebound. Luka with 2 points of ball game on
Okay, that was a good connection though. The pieces, they start to come together. Like we got B. Simmons over here coming together. Shirt, face, everything. That was really nice.
Derrick Rose, Richard, already with 9 points, a perfect 4 for 4.
Still trying to. I got a few more of these edge pieces that are just. I'm missing them, and it's killing me. but
he still has that quickness. And that's going to be a traveling violation
I really
against Dwight
would
Powell.
like to get them all together.
You see the spin move and little floater. Tim Hardaway Jr. has a lot of skill. He's a good shooter. You see here in the post against a light size. Sometimes it's
Yep, needed this one.
Most of the light size guy.
Needed JP Graziano.
Use all of the rim a couple of times. Shot to the picture.
I very much want a beef from a sandwich from JP Graziano's. I'm making a beef for the family this weekend coming up. Family's getting together. Looking forward to cooking one up.
With his first miss of the night, he's 4 for 5. Hardaway at the other end. Got it.
And sometimes when you're talking about great assist men like Luka, if you go back to the great one, John Stockton, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, the ability to throw it ahead, get an easy one, get guys running. You got to lead them off the break. You just look eyes up, chest pass. That is easy.
Monster Hits Only Club.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Easy to get the vitamins back in me.
New Dove Men plant-based body wash is different. With plant-based cleansers and moisturizers for healthy and
There we go.
Relax your body and mind. Shower with New Dove Men.
You have all the ingredients for this in your fridge. But ask yourself this. Of all the times you've made it at home, has it ever tasted like our McMuffin?
Very close to Joe being complete. And that's nice.
The breach of nuclear war.
Has to be you.
Your husband is a great man.
Are you sure you can handle this?
You know I've always loved technology.
I get that tech has always been your thing. But why this?
Well, this technology protects the world, and I want to be part of that. So, Dad, what do you think?
Things are coming together. But god damn it, where are my final edge pieces?
Optimum power. The Gus Duracell Optimum makes this RC truck even faster than Copper Top. No, we have a winner.
I just can't
Trying to
seem.
say beef is bad for the planet.
I can't seem to spot them.
But do we really care what those nerds have to say? Yes, we do. Impossible meat made from plants.
And it is frustrating as hell.
You need a second chance. This is the only one I could guess.
I'm going to teach you my system of basketball from the ground up. Smaller steps and faster.
To the people who reach into a carton of warm, crispy, golden, perfectly salted McDonald's world-famous fries and return with just one. Who are you, and how do you do that? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Maria Taylor, tonight's studio update delivered by Taco Bell. Hornets taking on the Nets. Kevin Durant, his fourth game back, and he's looking pretty healthy.
Okay, we got Hornets Nets highlights coming up. Let's hope this over hits. Oh, that was fucking cake.
All right, Maria, yeah, you'll see the Brooklyn Nets in Miami taking on the Heat on a Sunday afternoon special on ESPN. Richard and I will be down on the corner of Biscayne Boulevard and 8th Street calling the action for you.
Wait, we're going to call the game from where? Is that the address? Well, yeah. When you said, well, we're going to this game. Oh, I don't know the address. I was like, we're going in from outside. Let's go up the next. I'm just like, I know what zone you're in. I'm in the amber zone. Like, oh, okay. Got my shots. I'm good. Got my second shot today. Here's Tim Hardaway Jr. He's had 8 quick ones, making 11 off the bench. Tim Hardaway Jr. cooking here early in the game.
Tim Hardaway Jr. getting his revenge on the Knicks.
From the field. And Julius Randle, after a quick start, hasn't scored yet in the second quarter, and they turn it over. Here's Doncic with 2 points so far. It's inside, whistle and a foul. And this one will put him on the free throw line. Doncic did a great job just taking his time in the pick and roll. And a lot of times in this first quarter, he can't pass out of those pick and rolls. But great players know that they've got to get their teammates involved early. Get your teammates involved early, then look for your shot. Then get yourself involved, especially when you have the ball in your hand. You'll always be able to pick your time, but it'll make it easier for you on the offensive end if your teammates are rolling also.
Where else can a playoff push?
Curry gets it open.
He pulled from anywhere.
Take it, step back three. Got it.
Tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. on ABC.
Luka knocks down the second free throw. And it's
Okay, we got Chief coming together. Shout out Barada Gang.
Up to 74% this year. Inside to Gibson, couldn't make the catch, got on the floor and tied up. It's going to be a jump ball.
The Barada Gang is dangerous, Chief.
The Mavericks won on the buzzer beater by Luka.
I have tried
three-pointer off balance
to state this point on Twitter that they're dangerous.
Championship-style wrestling belt.
They're a group of reckless yes men.
Of the game, and Luka actually won the belt. In his words, he thinks it was for the first time.
Sure, you draft well. You do. I'll give you that. But you got to draft better. And that's what it comes down to. It doesn't come down to Ken Jack in the graphic. Comes down to you needing to put together 5 rounds of a draft. Something White Sox Dave can't do. White Sox Dave stinks at drafting.
I think Coach Mosley put a couple of carrots in there too. I thought that's a timing was over there. Hey, listen, you gotta do it like these are NBA players. If you're gonna do it, you gotta make it sexy. Doncic off the screen. Great spin move. Got a whistle on the floor. And Dallas in the middle of a nice run right now. Here's a look at the game winner from Memphis a couple of nights ago. They were down by 2 after Grayson Allen missed a couple of free throws. Doncic launching it off balance just outside that 3-point line. And
this is Born King.
That's the 4th three-pointer that he's made in his career with 5 or fewer seconds to go to either win or tie a game. That number is more than any other current NBA player. Amazing. Since he's been in the league. And
I will admit, I am definitely starting to press right now. I wanted an under an hour and a half, and I'm not necessarily ruling it out, but I don't love where I'm at to get that total right now. I think I needed a better pace than this. Not saying that it's completely out of possibility here, but I think I'm behind the 8 ball for where I would want to be at to get that total. But you never know. If I can get moving here a little bit,
see if there was perhaps a trip.
and then see this puzzle through the finish. It could happen. I'm not ruling it out, but I gotta get to work. I need to be better here.
With that left arm. Boy, Bullock's not funny. He got hit with that.
Again, it's killing me that I can't get
Once he felt like he got hit, he didn't know
my eyes
He's like, oh.
on these other end pieces to finish this edging up here. It's killing
They
me.
only played 12 minutes here in the first half so far. A quiet first half offensively with 3 points.
Well, quite offensively from the scoring standpoint.
I really want to get this border done.
You know, if you were to look at total points.
Now this
And
is
that
what
just
transpired to
not happening.
Bullock and Doncic bumping their gums at each other a little bit.
And that's
that play.
Yeah, and that's fine. I don't think anything that he did there was malicious.
Porn King's done.
That's his defense. He definitely did
Can't bring up Porn King without bringing up El Prez at the AVNs. Just one of my favorite Barstool videos. I mean, it's ridiculous. The Finger King. All-time Prez moment. He's the best. You can't replicate him.
Randall working against Porzingis. They run a double team at him to take it out of his hands. RJ Barrett going to back it out. A mid-range jumper is short, but the Knicks get the offensive rebound. Noel back out to Randall. Cleveland trying to stick him. Average really packing the paint, and this year he's hitting mid-range jumpers at about 49%, Richard. What does that number tell you about his game? Just like that play lead there.
Well, when he's at the three-point line, they're giving him space. And they're actually packing in the paint. You saw J.J. Redick come over to get help. And so when the defenders back up off you and they're getting help, the shots that are going to be open are those will be pull-ups, but you just got to knock them down.
Don't cast that jumper rim out.
And he's been doing it at a pretty nice level this year.
Yeah.
We're working on Big John. We're working down Tommy Tickets here. Tommy Tickets, he was a character. He didn't sell tickets, he sold memories.
Aftermath of the Knicks not being invited to the bubble to finish last year's regular season in Orlando. He immediately called his trainer, Tyler Rowell, former player at St. Bonaventure, and they got in the lab down there in his gym in Dallas, Texas. And Julius Randle would have 3 workouts. He'd work on his basketball skills in the morning, lift in the afternoon, and then another skill session with shooting at night. And he came to the Knicks camp in September in tremendous.
We're still rolling on the time lapse though, so I'm just gonna leave that be.
Basketball is just like anything else in life. There were some people that came through that pandemic and all they did
Let's
was
go.
extra time to work on themselves.
That is a piece that I was looking
He's one of
for.
those guys who's rewarded not only with a great season so far, but an all-star break.
He was doing everything for the Knicks punching on the drive.
See, and sometimes like that, I had it flipped. And that was a big move right there. I had it flipped and didn't notice it. Oh, it turns into full completion down this side here. So that was a big play there. I needed that.
He's 6 cooled off though. His first 3 now missing his last 3 from deep. Richardson 6 around the screen. Cross court. J. Smith from deep. Porzingis for the rebound. Almost
We got JP almost connected over there.
Got fouled on the putback.
ball swing, offensive rebound.
We got Ligma in the mix. Big John is almost finished.
Start to get that offensive rebound, but the referees missed that one call. He got pulled on his shoulder up for a dunk, but keep pushing, keep going, keep being aggressive, and able to get 2 free throws here. Wait, they didn't give him 2 free throws on that? That wasn't a controlled tip?
Hey, Joe.
But I guess not.
Yeah, when Hardwick comes into the game. Porzingis. It's interesting, Richard. A lot of teams, although not on this sequence, Noel is guarding him, are starting to use smaller threes and wing players as Tim Hardaway Jr. right now, hotter than fish grease. 6 for 6. For a total of
Hotter than fish grease.
5 points.
What an announce. That was awesome.
Let's see if they want to play for Tim Hardaway Jr. He's got to go on.
Doncic draws the foul from Elfrid Payton.
6 for 6. You said hotter than fish grease. You never worked with fish, ladies and gentlemen. That is very hot.
Yeah, but the late Hugh Jones, my father, taught me, son, you can't cook with cold grease.
Wow.
Hardaway's going.
He is going right now. But what I like about it is when he's got these shots, they're all through the system. They're all through the rhythm. They're all through the flow. He's not breaking away from the offense, trying to get his own shot, trying to force plays. You know, on that play, a lot of time you call a play for a guy that's 6 for 6. Luka decides to take it, but just playing within yourself can go so far.
I gotta get laser focus here.
All-in-one plays for the all-new NBA app. Download today at the App Store or Google Play. Payton, little 2-man game into the paint. Porzingis got the block. And there's the rim protection that Rick Carlisle values so much for the Mavericks. Richardson back to Hardaway Jr. Big check. And his first miss comes after 6 attempts. Porzingis inside, got it.
Oh, that's an Eddie face.
Failed into the paint. Missed with the offhand. Might have been partially blocked. Thibodeau wants a foul. Hardaway tried to punch it on Randall and couldn't. And the Knicks have numbers 5 on 4. Only catch and shoot. And looking to the rebound is we got 3:15 to go. And lower scoring second quarter. Doncic off the screen.
It's crazy. It is lower scoring, but the pace of this game just seems so back and forth, up and down.
When you think about pace, you would think Richard that would favor the Mavericks if it's going that way. Porzingis inside, starting to get it rolling.
I can't focus on this face, but oh no, it is BK.
Keep it together to this work called rap.
I was about to bail on that piece.
Your best not to snap. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. We believe in good we can all afford. From coffee that opens more eyes to black business to 100 shades of beautiful.
One for me and one for me. Introducing buy one, get one for just $1 at Burger King. Grab a flame grilled Whopper or Impossible Whopper and mix or match it with your favorites for an extra $1. Go ahead. You deserve it. Buy one, get one for $1. Your way, way better.
The dragon marking is an invitation.
The fate of Earth is in our hands. Combat Theaters, not HBO Max, rated R.
You need business mobility solutions that are more than just business as usual. A partner
Hour
that's
4
right in
right
your
now.
way to go the extra mile. For the short term, for the long haul, and everywhere in between. Go with someone who thinks outside the box truck with custom transportation solutions that maximize productivity, reliability, and savings. Go with Enterprise and start driving business. When you're ready, we're
Oh,
ready.
Vita.
Every Sunday night. It's baseball for all of us. Braves, Cubs. Give us Sunday night baseball on ESPN.
Dad, is someone messing with the Wi-Fi?
I know, honey. I can't stream my meeting either.
I'm supposed to be doing math with Ryan.
Ryan's your boyfriend. This is ridiculous. I can't connect to anything. The whole presentation is not here.
Dad, I think our internet is out again.
We're on it, buddy.
Without the right connection, you've got nothing.
What is happening?
Did you back it up?
You back it up.
Walk it off, Val.
That's why Spectrum Internet delivers more speed more consistently for all your devices, so everyone stays connected.
Do they know you by name? Study your tape. Fletch, hearing your number. They dread the very sight of you on the field. They will now.
Welcome back, and we're going to look a little bit at the Knicks ball movement. And look at Julius Randle has done his job. You got two players on you. Now your teammate's job is to move that ball as quickly as possible and get the best open shot. And that's what they did quickly for three. You make quick decisions, and you're rewarded with quality possessions and quality shots.
New York looking for its first 5-game winning streak since 2014. Peyton out top. Runs Hardaway out the screen, back out to Randall. Hits it out to nobody in particular. That's going to be another New York turnover. They've committed 4 during ball game.
Get down the ball quickly.
It doesn't work that way.
No. Honestly, I respect the attempt there.
Dallas in the middle of a 17-7 run. Doncic got loose inside, kicked it out. Hardaway Jr. left it short. Porzingis taps it back out to Doncic.
And that's the second play in a row where they've done that little loop around for Luka to get open.
And Elfrid Payton a little overzealous that time. Payton a very good on-ball defender. Jason Goble calling the foul on him. And that's going to put Doncic at the free throw line. Doncic 5th in scoring, 6th in assists, 7th in free throw attempts this year. Knocked down the first. We'll have a special afternoon edition of NBA Saturday for you on ESPN as well as the app. The Jazz have the association's best record and play the first of 2 straight games against the Lakers. Our coverage begins with NBA Countdown at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. Jazz losing Donovan Mitchell. He was shaken up late in their game tonight. Actually, earlier today, matinee with an ankle injury. And hanging on to that number 1 spot.
You know, we're wishing the Utah Jazz health. Their fan base has been begging for respect. But I'll say this about the Utah Jazz really quickly is that
this is crunch time. This is serious crunch time.
How quickly could Donovan Mitchell recover and get your guys back ready for this playoff push? So I just look at it as your season starting now because other teams have dealt with this adversity, and now it's your turn. And how you handle the adversity will dictate your elevation in this moment, not just the actual moment.
Boy, what a great jab step series, Richard. With a little rocker step, Julius Randle rocking out right now, putting the Knicks up by 5.
And just taking his time, little jab and a step back. You get him going left, and then you step back. That's so much separation for Julius Randle.
To show up the show-off, do you need power or this optimum power? Because Duracell Optimum makes this RC truck even faster than Copper Top.
No, we have a winner.
So, you said only Leah left Twix could put cookies and cream in Twix? This is a right Twix.
Susan's hat. We got some Chief action.
New Dove Men plant-based body wash is different. With plant-based cleansers and moisturizers for healthy and hydrated men's skin. Relax your body and mind. Shower with New Dove Men.
Different strengths is our greatest strength. Guard, reserve, civilian, active duty. Each unique. Together, one of a kind. Choice. Well, coming up on the Toyota halftime, no joking around as Jokic dominant. Another Denver win. Maria and Jalen in the studio breaking it all down for you, all the news, scores, and highlights. A busy night in the association. 1:45 to go here in the first half. Dallas down by 5. Doncic with 6 points and 9 dimes so far. Hardaway Jr. with possession. Big first half for him off the bench. Good closeout by Randall. Porzingis open from downtown and drills a 3.
And Michael, you say he's open from downtown. Yeah, he's 7'4". Whenever he catches the ball, he's open. There's no contest that's going to get to that. You just got to make sure he's got separation.
Rose gets it out to Randall. Got his feet set, took a dribble, and misfired. Now 3 of 7 from deep after making his first 3. Barrett switches on to Doncic. That's Doncic's spot, but this time he left it short. Rose with the rebound quickly up to Randall.
Okay, starting to get some action on the letters over here. That is key. Key, we got the dog walk. We got the walk going now.
Richard, I want to ask you this. Go ahead. So, Porzingis with the deep 3 a moment ago. I started to ask you earlier. Teams now are starting to guard the big man, Porzingis, with smaller players, wings, 3s. How impactful or effective do you think that might be, given the fact that Porzingis isn't what you would call a dominant low-post player? And Carlisle says that's an inefficient shot.
Well, look, it's when he's guarded by smaller players, that's the next evolution of his game. They tried to do the exact same thing to Dirk. And then what did Dirk do? Dirk went to that free throw line. Dirk went to that logo and basically had, you see the logo shot right there. That was created by Dirk. A lot of that was because he was being too much perimeter. Avery Johnson wanted him to get in the post, similar to Tim Duncan. That was that San Antonio influence. And that shot was really created from forcing him to go into the post because that was his advantage. If you keep Porzingis out on the three-point line, yes, it gets shots, but the real advantage is when he's able to go down on the right post and really affect their offense and force double team from that spot. So, I think they're going to keep doing it until he decides to do more of a force in that post.
Average had a couple of cracks at it, missed from point blank range, could have taken the lead, and now the Knicks will get the last shot.
Bottle girl. Looking for.
Looks like we've got a technical foul against Rick Carlisle. Dallas, virtue of a 12-4 run, has tied the game at 52 apiece. Coach Carlisle, the president of the NBA's Coaching Association.
Is that a shot? Are you saying that because he just got a technical? Is that what you want?
He does a great job repping the coaches. I just want that known to our viewers.
Outstanding job.
113.
The head of the Coaching Association with the technical.
I see the chance to look. They have a little fun, I think, Richard. They have a fun. They definitely do. Randall on the edge. Doncic switches on to Randall. Now they run a double team at Julius Randall. Kicks it out. Great pass. Barrett right near the end of the shot clock and the buzzer. Tremendous execution by the Knicks. And they'll go into the locker room with a 4-point advantage.
Knicks going to half up 4.
And Tim Hardaway Jr. with the throw ahead again. We saw this earlier.
Certainly like that.
And then Randall.
We got the Knicks.
Been a force all season.
The NBA on ESPN, presented all season long.
Plus 6.5.
Is brought to you by Popeye's Chicken Sandwich.
The new handcrafted quesadilla at Chipotle. It's a whole new way to adobo chicken, a whole new way to guac, and a whole new way to order. because it's only in the app or online. The new quesadilla. It's a whole new way to Chipotle.
Okay, the pieces are flowing.
As your business changes, the United States Postal Service is changing.
The pieces are connecting.
Next day and 2-day shipping nationwide, and returns right from the doorstep. It's a whole new world out there. Let's not keep it waiting.
Oh
This
yeah.
beer looks just
Oh
like
yeah.
beer. But what if we told you its recipe is over 100 years old, created in Mexico by a German brewmaster? It's not just any beer now, is it? Dos Equis, the most interesting beer.
The new handcrafted quesadilla at Chipotle. It's a whole new way to adobo chicken, a whole new way to guac, and a whole new way to order. Because it's only in the app or online. The new quesadilla. It's a whole new way to Chipotle.
All right, we got Ed. We got Ed.
Then more pink.
Afraid not. Maybe I should carry pink.
Hey, Buster, I'm looking for a lawnmower.
Ooh, afraid we don't carry those. Maybe I should carry lawnmower. Maybe I should open a hardware store with lawn and garden and power tools and plumbing. Yes, let's do it. Let's build an Ace Hardware right here on Crane Ave. Coming soon, John's Ace Hardware.
Berkshire Health Systems is asking you to help fight COVID-19 in our community. Even if you are not experiencing symptoms, you can still spread COVID-19. It's important to follow these simple guidelines. If you must go out, wear a mask. Wash your hands as often as you can, thoroughly and for at least 20 seconds. Use hand sanitizer.
Okay, there's no more.
And of course, practice social distancing.
There's no more lulls from here on out. I gotta just make moves. I gotta connect pieces. I can't be playing around anymore.
Studio, Maria Taylor here, Jalen Rose there, and we take you to an overtime controversial finish. It's the Wizards, it's the Pelicans.
We gotta get
Let's
after
keep
it.
dancing. Russ misses the jumper, but Zion's called for the foul. Was it a foul, J. Rose? Oh no.
That is a controversial call, but he did get him on the elbow, Maria. And by the way, Mr. Triple-Double Russell Westbrook been killing the league recently.
36 points for Russ, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
You have all the ingredients for this in your fridge. But ask yourself this. Of all the times you've made it at home, has it ever tasted like our muffin?
We have a lot of people done right now. A lot.
Start with Hulu. 5 channels, exclusive series, and originals.
It's pretty much, we got to do the walk, and we got to do just some details. We just got detail pieces now, but we got Chief's smile. Chief is in the house.
Do you need help finding an apartment?
With almost 5.
I do have to take a break. This guy has been here the entire time. He's been knocked out behind me. I almost forgot he was there. Abso-fucking-lutely hilarious.
Welcome to the Toyota halftime.
Oh, we got Ed G.
Maria Taylor and Jalen Rose still here with you right now. The Knicks are up 4 on top of the Mavs. We will talk that game, J. Rose, but let's take them around the league first. Let's start with the Nuggets taking on the Rockets, and it's a little bit of a old-fashioned tail beating in this one for the Nuggets.
Absolutely. The Denver Nuggets, playing without Jamal Murray, getting more guys minutes. Good to see Aaron Gordon play quality minutes for that team. Oh, the Joker with the over the bat. Oh, my goodness. He had eyes in the back of his head. Will he win MVP?
We got a full Chief.
I don't know. 29 points.
We have a full Chief. We finally got that last fucking edge piece.
The Eagles pull off a victory over Miami.
I love those Heat uniforms so much. Shout out to my brother D-Wade, who just joined the ownership group of the Utah Jazz. But Big Cat, shooting them boys down. Good to see the big fella out there balling.
Meanwhile, everyone in the studio has been cheering because the Knicks are up 4 and Julius Randle looks great. J-Ro's going to break down this game next.
This halftime is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Check out this one. Long hair, loves to hike and plays frisbee.
What is yellow? Ever going?
Social media?
Eddie almost
You're not that
completes.
adventurous.
Yes, I am. Try me.
Okay. Jump into that lake.
I'll do it.
Let's all do it. I'm in. This is crazy. You coming?
Seriously? It is way too comfortable in here.
The all-new Sienna. Toyota, let's go places.
Allergies don't have to be scary. Spraying Flonase daily stops your body from overreacting to allergens all season long. Psst, psst, all good.
You didn't do anything wrong. Just didn't know Miller Lite had more taste and only one more calorie than Michelob Ultra. Now you do.
Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, your boy is pressing right now. I am pressing.
New delicious wok seared steak and shrimp. Order today from Panda Express.
Retirement income is complicated. As your broker, I've solved it.
That's great, Carl. But we need something better that's easily adjustable.
Has no penalties or advisory fee.
And we can monitor,
To see that we're on track.
like Schwab Intelligent Income.
Introducing Schwab Intelligent Income, a simple, modern way to pay yourself from your portfolio.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, we don't have that.
Schwab, a modern approach to wealth management.
Sometimes you really just gotta focus up and find that one piece that's in your hands. And that's what I just did.
New Dove Men deodorant is different. It has 48-hour protection and a plant-based moisturizer that cares for your skin. Odor protection that works. New Dove Men plant-based care.
Before the inventory and the volunteers and your vision come to life, there's a realtor guided by a code of ethics.
So I think this is going to be perfect.
And the doors you open together.
Where else can Brown turn opponents green with their Where else can an MVP cause a whole lot of OMG? Where else can the Euro always be a step ahead? Scores it in the lane. And where else can one team speak for the entire nation? All right, interpretation.
Welcome to the Toyota halftime.
So the Knicks are at 56-52. Jalen, let us start with Julius Randle. He's got 21 points. That ties for his most in the first half this season.
He's been dominant this year. Career highs in points, rebounds, assists, shooting 40 from three. He even added the step back to his game. Tom Thibodeau, in a lot of ways, like Stan Van Gundy, with Zion Williamson putting the basketball in his hand in the era of positionless basketball. Both he and Zion are playing like a power guard position, and the improvement in the mid-range and the catch and shoot has been dramatic for Julius Randle.
And that's why we built a graphic for you to be able to say that, J. Rose. You see all those circles on there? That's what Julius Randle's been working on. And that's what's making Knicks fans really happy. Okay, let's talk about Luka Doncic. Only 6 points, but 9 assists so far in this one. So obviously feeding his teammates in the right way.
1 for 4. Don't sweat it. Luka's going to have a big second half. He's going to give us at least 20 points. Trust me. He has 9 dimes, as you mentioned, Maria. But you know he's going to continue to attack, make his teammates around him better. This will be a fantastic finish.
Well, and should I add, though, Tim Hardaway Jr., he's got 16, so the Mavs fans right now in Dallas, they got to be feeling pretty good. There you go, drop a dime to Timmy J. That'll work, too.
And Tim Hardaway Sr. need to be in the Hall of Fame. I see you, nephew. Way to represent. Go Blue.
NBA Halftime is presented by Toyota, who would like to remind you that life is bigger in the all-new Sienna. Toyota, let's go places.
Come on.
Oh, great. The show's starting.
Come on. Just trust me. Oh, trust you. Like with the dollar oysters.
I don't think those are oysters.
You survived. So, wait.
Come on.
Watch this. And we're VIP. Wow. He does think we're VIP. And backstage. Trust me now. I never doubted you. I did for a second, but it's gone now.
The all-new Sienna. Toyota. Let's go places. You're a reactor, a mover, a slayer, a crier. Oh, let me tell you about this funny thing that happened.
Oh, you out, bud?
All this talk about good things to come. You're the good.
And there you have it. McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
Hear ye, people and common folk, how I have ended up on this yoke. Before you stand speaking straight jester, a starlight poet, oh dear jester. But all of a sudden, oh what a drag, the king understood my every gag. This of course caused some commotion.
Oh, what am I doing right now with this piece?
At once his royal highness knew the joke's on him, and I was
Jeez.
He drove me forth with arrows and slings, 'twas then I knew Red Bull gave him wings.
Okay, at AT&T, everyone gets our best deals on all smartphones. Let me break it down. You got your new customers, they get our best deals. You got your existing customers, they also get our best deals. Everyone gets the deals. Question.
Got it. But why did you use a permanent marker?
Because I want to make sure you remember. I'm going to get a new whiteboard.
It's not complicated. Only AT&T gives new and existing customers the same great deals on all smartphones. You have $800 off our latest 5G smartphone.
Every Sunday night.
What, you want to come back up?
It's baseball for all of us.
You want to come around? You want to come around this way? You can't come out that way right now. Back up.
Hello, John. I hear your design firm's having some internet issues.
We do a lot of online design consultations and our internet lags. A lot.
It makes for very frustrating clients.
You should switch to Spectrum Business. You get fast internet at a great low price. 200 megabits per second for $49.99 a month. You can add business phone for $19.99 a month.
That is half of what we pay now.
Until they add in the hidden fees.
Spectrum Business has no hidden fees.
We're going piece by piece. I don't think I am going to reach this hour and a half mark, unfortunately. I am very annoyed at that. But
network reliability. And you can add wireless internet backup for constant connectivity, even if the power goes out.
All right, that's impressive.
What's even more impressive is the value.
we're still going to get under two.
$49.99 a month and add business phone for just $19.99 a month. Call 855-344-4144 today.
Welcome back, everyone, to NBA Friday, presented by State Farm from Dallas and American Airlines Center. It's the Knicks leading the Mavericks 5-4 as New York looks for its fifth win in a row. One of the hottest teams in the NBA. I'm Mark Jones calling the action for you alongside Richard Jefferson. Richard, earlier this week it was the Julius Randle Revenge Tour. He had 34 against the New Orleans Pelicans, his former team, 32 against the Knicks, his former team. Tonight, it's just 21 points in his hometown against the Knicks. Doing a good thing out there.
No, he's been outstanding this year. Again, doing it on both ends of the floor. He's scoring for himself. But what's most impressive is his ability to create space here. Look at this.
Needed the boost. Just need the boost sometimes.
Look at this double team here. There's three guys here. But he has the ability to make a pass on time, on target, and that gets RJ Barrett an open three. He has been so good.
We got the walk done.
And creating for others.
He's got 21 points. The rest of the Knicks
chipping in tonight. And,
Oh, no.
New York on a
I mean, this is just nitty-gritty time. This is nitty-gritty time, finding the pieces.
9 games in Dallas. And right now in the 7th spot in the Western Conference.
And hoping they fall into place
The Knicks on track to
quickly.
make the playoffs. The first time since 2014. You saw the numbers on Luka Doncic. Okay, folks, 6 points in the first half. Keep in mind, he had 6 points only in the first half against the Memphis Grizzlies a couple of nights ago, and ended up.
You know, you just really hope the pieces that you pick up,
Of course, with that game winner. Well, you just don't worry about scores like
you find where they go down.
25-point quarter in his sleep. So he's always a threat. When you're looking at offense and
With ease,
you gotta look at his assists.
or else it's just kind of a wasted piece.
You can see his impact on the offensive end. Not just if we're going to talk about it, we're not going to just look at if he's 2 for 5, if he's this. Yeah, he hasn't scored a ton of points, but when you break down his ability to have 9 assists already, his impact in the game is the same as somebody that had 17 points and 2 assists.
And oh man, they are going down.
One more into the corner. Richardson pulls up inside the free throw line, and Randall clears. And part of the beauty of Julius Randle's game is the ability to pull it off the glass and take it down court. Takes out his duty yourself, hit that one a little bit strong, and rebounded by Richardson. Josh Richardson with 9 points and 4 rebounds. Doncic, the baseline find to Billy Smith out to Cleveland. One more to Porzingis, shot clock down to the floor. Porzingis got fouled from behind. And that's when he is just such a threat, because you have to get close to his body, because if you're even going to come remotely close to a contest, and then here, you know, a little reach around.
Sports fans, gear up at NBAstore.com with officially licensed fan gear.
Oh, see, we're just working with ears and arms.
Porzingis makes 2 foul shots, and remember, he had 21 in that win in Memphis. And we need to take a moment. I know Luka Doncic is 1 for 4 right now, but we got to give a little bit of credit to the Knicks defense. This is one of the best defenses in the NBA. First in the point.
Eddie's leg, god damn.
Excuse me, and 3rd in defensive rating. So you got to give credit for this kind of slow defense half to the Knicks defense of keeping Luka kind of in check. Nice little jump switch to get Barrett back on Luka, but it didn't matter. Doncic got to his spot and finishes. He's got 8. And I had to give that credit out as quickly as possible. I know Luka Doncic is going to keep going at some point in time. So I got to give credit to the defense in the first half. Now it's a matter of doing that in the second half. Yeah, that thing had an exploration to it out of Richard. I hear you. Just Luka Doncic taking his time up at the top of the key. The most underrated part of his game is his handle. And just soft floater over top of a giant killer. Look off the Iverson screen. Gets it on the wing. Top step back, long jumper short. And Payton with the board for the Knicks.
Oh man, that's a lost piece. I gotta move on.
Here's Barrett. A little ISO for Randall against Luka. Luka not the best defender, and Randall got right by him, blew by him for the layup. That was a violation. We barely had it on camera, but it's a foul. They're bringing him back. That was generous. But yeah, that's the one area that you know a lot of people point to, you know, for Luka Doncic, just having a guy at the free throw line and a quick, easy blow by. You're going to start playing championship ball You're going to have to play a little bit better defense than that. Josh Richardson knocks down another three.
Breaking out of his shooting slump. Richardson 2 of 4 from downtown. He's got a dozen points. Here's Randall working against Maxi Kleber. Pitches it, now gets it back. Nice little show and go. Great two-man basketball. And Bullock cashes in with a side pocket three.
And Julius Randle and Bullock have had a great connection all year. You know, I'll tell you what, playmakers love catch and shoot guys, because that's how you get assists.
And there's the two-man game at the other end, Richard, as you pointed out. Porzingis and Doncic. Doncic competing pretty good.
Look, Luka's trying to get a foul for his guy Porzingis. Look, he's still arguing with the officials.
And a foul at the other end. Noel got hit by Porzingis. Get another look at
And
it.
just hear two players come over and just a back cut on top of Randall. Catch a body then.
No, he sure did. And it looked like Randall did get him on that right arm, right there.
We're close. We are very, very close. Hour 35. I would love under an hour 45.
Back in the lineup. Knocks down that free throw. Was a DNP with an ankle injury on Wednesday in New Orleans. Had a season high 13 rebounds Sunday against.
We're getting it. We're getting it.
Game this season, but it's had 10 or more rebounds. Signed a 1-year, $5 million deal, and
Tommy Tickets is almost done. We are getting under 145.
Knicks up by a bucket. Here's Payton. A whistle in the paint and a foul going to go against Porzingis. And for Dallas, that's going to be their first from the second team foul. Looks like he fell before he got to Porzingis.
Who did they call foul on?
It's on Finney Smith.
Oh, there you have it.
Payton into the paint. That's going to be a kick ball. Shot clock will be at 14. Tom Thibodeau in his first year.
Chief, where's your sneaker at?
Plan coming to fruition quickly. The Knicks 2 games above 500 this late in the season. Randall, tough step back and a little bit strong.
And you see almost every time he's having to either playmake or score over 2 Dallas Mavericks defenders.
And drawing a lot of attention. Luka picked up his dribble. Those lines doesn't matter. Picking up the pace offensively here in the third quarter. He's got 10. RJ Barrett leans into the paint, tried to quick shoot for Porzingis, and got a block nonetheless. Doncic through the paint and draws the foul. So Luka definitely in attack mode here in the third quarter.
Yeah, he starts, players like Luka, they understand time and score and pace, and working the pick and roll.
We are down to 5 pieces. 5 pieces, people.
No guarding that. And then looks like we're going to have to.
Oh, come on. That can't be one I struggle with. This can't be one I struggle with. The final 5 got to go in quick. What am I doing?
In layman's terms, I get it, Rich.
The final 5 need to go in quick. What am I doing here?
Traveling to Boston to take on Jason Tatum. And the Boston Celtics all starts with NBA.
We're down to 2.
Eastern time. About Steph Curry, Rich, I want to talk to you about this guy. Before last night's game,
Oh, come on.
he only had, I think, 33 or 32 points. Steph had 29 three-pointers.
Am I really missing a piece? Holy shit, that's extra seconds I didn't need. Extra seconds that I didn't need. The clock stops at 1:37:31. Puzzle is done. I wanted to do better.
But be careful.
Wanted to do better, but I think 137 is pretty good. 137-31.
I did. You said, get out of my face. I'm dominating this game.
Bigger space would have been better. For sure, but we got it on the cardboard now. We're going to paint this up, frame it up. We got the time lapse here.
It's how Walmart makes it easy to bring the spring.
And that's that. That is complete. Dog walk. Dog walk puzzle is done. Cheers. Shout out to the Chicago boys. Carl, thanks for reading the recap every week. Keep pumping out that awesome content, guys. Great listening to you.
It's a lot
Viva.
more magical when you dream. And for decades, Disney Cruise Line has given families